Congrats on a fight. How you feeling, Devin? You doing okay?
It was a great fight, and what I'm proud of, actually, I have to say this, is that I got two young fighters in their prime inside one ring in New York, and the world was watching. That never happens.
Ryan Garcia shocked the world when he dominated Devin Haney in their highly anticipated fight just a few days back. Since this, it appears as though Devin Haney is not taking the loss well at all and is potentially looking to take a huge break from boxing and maybe even retire. Considering Ryan Garcia made it known he was drinking alcohol all camp, and with the mind games he was playing on Devin, no wonder the man wants a break. Strangely though, after the fight, Eddie Hearn was in an interview and stated that he felt the fight should have been a draw.
You have to give a huge amount of respect to Ryan Garcia because I thought he fought a great fight. Looked like a middleweight in there tonight. I thought Devin boxed really poor, but he got hurt in the first round. I don't know whether he, how quickly he recovered, but then I had him winning like two. It's probably a controversial thing, and I guess I'm on Devin's side. I actually scored the fight a draw.
Scored it a draw, really?
I gave him the last round for it to be a draw. I don't think you could have ever given him the fight at all. But I think if you were if you said you have to choose a winner, I pick Ryan Garcia. But I didn't, away from the knockdown rounds, I didn't give him that many other rounds. Take nothing away from Ryan Garcia.
It'll be interesting to see what Ryan Garcia does from here on out. Does he give Devin Haney a rematch or get that tank fight with no rehydration clause? Because that would be a blockbuster matchup. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notification bell. By doing this, you'll never miss out on any future videos from the combat sports world. Derek James, Ryan Garcia's trainer, stated that Devin Haney would have benefited from getting knocked out by Ryan instead of accumulating the damage he did throughout the fight. It's good for Ryan, I'm happy for him, he really beat him up bad. Did you see Haney's swollen face? It was crazy how dominant he was. I didn't believe it. I think it would have been better for Haney to get knocked out early because it's going to be hard to recover from getting beat up like that. He's a good fighter. He'll be back. He's still young. He can be hungry. He's 25. The game plan was always about taking everything from Haney. In the build-up to the fight, Bill Haney was as loud as ever, stating Ryan Garcia stood no chance against Devin, and well, he shocked Bill and the entire world, to be fair. Since Devin's defeat, Bill Haney was on a live stream last night and spoke about the fight itself.
Definitely want a rematch. Devin is still the WBC champion. He couldn't lose the belt because Ryan was overweight. He didn't make the scale, but we wanted to make the fight happen. My son is the best son in the world to me, and I love him to death. I'll continue to go and bat for him. I'll continue to stay outside. You know what I mean? We didn't just start this journey when we started boxing, So I'm backing fully. I ain't going nowhere. Period.
In the lead up to the fight itself, everyone and their pet fish thought Ryan Garcia was out of his mind and going crazy in front of everyone's eyes. If you were to go 10 seconds before the first bell went, hardly anyone can him a chance and said his team is poor for enabling this as he clearly isn't in the right mental spot. And boy, did he prove the doubters wrong.
Ryan, are the antics over now if this long con is done?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna have fun, but it's not gonna be so sporadic and like posting every second and all that. I mean, I did what I had to do to promote the fight.
It was all a publicity stunt. The weight, the craziness. Good fighter. We want to rematch him again.
Do you think the weight helped him, Bill?
We want to rematch. Same thing. Stay focused, and we know that he was a good fighter. I always said that, right? I never said that he was. I said he's a good fighter, and that's what it is.
There we also many claims that Ryan Garcia actually broke Devin Haney's jaw after the fight. Damn, Devin has a broken jaw. Allegedly the name of the game, I suppose. What's next? Despite this, Devin Haney maintains he is healthy and prepared to face Ryan Garcia once more. After losing to Garcia, Haney put an end to rumors about his health and demanded a rematch on X, the former name of Twitter, just hours later. Alhamdulillah, Allah is the perfect planner. He makes no mistakes. Fought like a true champion. Got up off the canvas and kept fighting. I am 100% okay and would love to do it again while we both make weight. I have no broken anything BTW way, like I said, I am okay. After defeating Haney, Garcia immediately declared no rematch. implying that he will go to the 147-pound class, which is dominated by former undisputed champion Terence Crawford. Jake Paul, who is preparing for his own showdown with Mike Tyson, expressed his surprise at the Garcia vs. Haney bout on Twitter, calling it the craziest fight he has ever seen. Paul's response demonstrates the excitement and unpredictability that can arise from high-stakes boxing matches involving skilled and motivated fighters. Man, what an amazing fight, and so unexpected I seriously can't breathe. Both are warriors and savages, and never underestimate anyone. In his post-fight press conference, Ryan Garcia stated to the world that during camp he was drinking every night, which is a rather unorthodox approach, like a John Jones tactic, but evidently it worked in his favor.
I walked through the fire and still held it down and still beat fucking Devin Haney and still drank every day and still beat him. And I did everything. Not what the fuck? Hey, what happened? False reality, right? Drank every single night, went out on the first Monday and a Tuesday and drank. What happened? I won.
He did calm down.
Not necessarily. Wait. Not necessarily am I proud of that, but I'm just saying this is. It was a statement to show you guys can't really fuck with me.
That's right.
I do whatever I want. I still win.
This had fans in hysterics after the fight was concluded, with numerous different posts like, "Meanwhile, Haney was training like it was life or death. This would kill an ego." Oscar like, "Calm down, bro. You about to tell the world we did coke?" Well, as much trash he talked, he backed it up. Before we go any further into the video, what are your guys' honest thoughts on this entire situation? Is it looking likely Devin Haney is going to hang up the gloves, or at the minimum take a massive break from boxing? Or is he getting straight back into the gym to get revenge against Ryan? Comment down below. When you talk about psychological warfare going into fights, this was the perfect example, especially for Devin Haney. As when the entire world thinks your opponent is losing his mind, he probably thought mixed opinions. Is this all an act, or is he really losing his mind? It throws you off your game plan whether you accept the circumstance or not. A rematch would be the best bet for Haney next, or if you're Ryan, a tank rematch with no rehydration clause would be massive. Speaking of tank, when the fight was going down in real time, he was making his opinions heard where he posted. That's what happens when you fight a guy the same size as you. Then when Ryan Garcia posted out that Devin Haney's jaw have been broken, Tank quote tweeted it by stating, "Aw." It's clear how Gervonta Davis was rooting for in this fight, as since he defeated Ryan back in April of last year, the talk of the talk was Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney, but now Devin has lost, it just leaves Tank. There's quite a lot to take into consideration from this fight. Garcia is a man who can instantly shift the course of a fight with a single left hook, while Haney is a man known to do his finest work behind a consistent, reliable, and commanding left jab. The distinction between them on Saturday night was this X factor. Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to Fight Fury for future videos from the combat sports world, and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.